We've had the profound honor of witnessing countless transformations within the Better Life community, stories of weight loss, renewed vitality, and restored health. But every so often, a story emerges that really resonates with us on a deeper level, one that speaks not only to physical change, but to the resilience of our human spirit. Jenn and David's journey is that story. It's a testament to courage, love, and the pursuit of healing. Two extraordinary individuals who set out on a path to reclaim their metabolic health, but not simply for the sake of their bodies, but as a lifeline as well to regaining their mental health. To be candid, this story strikes me on a very deep and personal level, and I know it will for many of you. Their experience is a powerful reminder that mental health must never be taken for granted. But moreover, their story is a story of hope. It's a living affirmation that everybody matters, that we are all worthy of feeling better, living better, and finding our way back to brighter days. And on that path, metabolic health can serve as our guiding star. Today, Jenn and David stand as beacons in our Better Life community, symbols of strength, perseverance, and what becomes possible when we choose not to give up. I'm deeply grateful to call them my friends, and I want to thank them for bravely sharing this story, knowing that so many of us quietly fight these similar battles with depression, anxiety, and the weight of simply trying to stay afloat. Their story is a gift to you and I. It is a reminder and an invitation that there is a way forward, and each of us is deserving of a better life.
David Gibbs. I'm originally from Alberta. I live out here in beautiful Brentwood Bay with my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Between the two of us, we have 5 daughters, 5 granddaughters, and 3 grandsons, and another baby on the way. I'm a former law enforcement, as my wife is still present law enforcement. And I also have almost 25 years as a funeral director, so a background in funeral service.
Well, I'm Jennifer Gibbs, and I am from the Lower Mainland. So I grew up there in a big family. So there's 4 of us kids, and I had great parents that raised us. My husband always calls me bountiful because we were a very organic, healthy Christian family, and got married young as a teenager and had 4 kids. And then I became a Edmonton police officer, which was a big accomplishment. And I ended up meeting David a few years after that. We have 5 lovely daughters and are on our 9th grandbaby coming in the beginning of next year.
Inside the past 2 years, I've had a double hip replacement. So I've gained 60 pounds. So I was just pushing just under 300 pounds, the biggest I've ever been in my life. I've been progressively getting worse with inflammation all throughout my body, which also triggered fibromyalgia. I can't explain how much pain I was in. We needed a change in direction in life and what we were doing and how we were feeling. I didn't see a way out of this besides going on some kind of drug. And I was actually, prior to finding Better Life, I was just finished up the paperwork to go on Wegovy. So I was just about ready to go on that when we found Better Life. And I think this was the best decision I ever made.
Through shift work and getting older and the cortisol in my body and working night shifts and the stress and trauma, I'd probably put on a good 30 pounds more than I used to. And I just was finding that I was having brain fog a lot of the time, and I'd get like tension headaches quite often. Wasn't making healthy eating choices because of shift work and not sleeping properly. I'd have to take medication like Zopicone to go to sleep. Almost 6 days a week I would take medication to sleep. Things just got worse. Things weren't fitting. I didn't feel great about myself. I have never been a depressed person per se in my life. I've always been the happy Jennifer, like always cheerful, always the one to be the life of the party. And that kind of changed in the last year, and I didn't like that version of me. So between the two of us, we realized we needed to change. This Better Life came to us at the right time in our lives to move forward into better ways.
Anybody out there that's struggling, you're feeling that sense of abandonment, your own identity, whether it's from your job, the type of career that you chose. There is light at the end of the tunnel. A year ago I wouldn't have said that because I was staring down. Excuse me. I was staring down the barrel of a gun. But I had to see my wife one more time. And if I decided not to do that, then I wouldn't be here. It's unfortunate that it takes something like that to get the proper help that you need. But any of you out there, I urge you not to go that far. There is help out there. And I'm blessed that I found an avenue that I can take rather than, other than taking chemicals and stuff like that. I found better life. This is a community that I've been able to share with. There has been no judging at all. And this has been the best decision I've ever made. I'm so glad I'm still here. And any of you who are still struggling or are struggling with that, there is help out there. Don't go. There's too many people that love you and want you here. Find the answer. Fight to find the answer.
David's incident last year was a very traumatic incident. I deal with lots of those traumatic incidents at work in my job on a regular basis, but having to talk your own husband down and disarming him it's a whole nother level. I've had to work through that this past year, and that's when David and I realized we needed something else. We needed to do something to help us because we weren't able to do it on our own. And we started it. I thought it would be more difficult than it is, but eating healthy actually isn't that hard once you're organized and prepared for it. And the benefits that we saw, I've actually lost 22 and we're still going strong, and just feel better mentally. Like I thought even my brain fog and weight gain, I was chalking it all up to shift work and perimenopause symptoms, as you always hear we all have. And since being on this program and eating healthy, those are all gone. So I was wrong that it was that, because now I don't have those symptoms anymore. And seeing David healthier and happier, like he hasn't been happy in years, and have him tell me that, I feel happy. Some of our favorites is after we're done all our stuff is we just sit on our deck and drink our coffee, and it's so nice.
Well, the brain fog is way better. Hardly have any of that. My recall on things is way better. The inflammation is all but gone. I feel I can start challenging myself more and more and more with these workouts and everything we do, because now I've got the proper tools to do it. Incredible with the mood. I used to be triggered like that, blast off like that. Everything I was on defense constantly. Jennifer could even be saying something nice to me, and I would think she was mocking me, and I would blow my stack. And I've done a complete 180. My grandkids didn't want to be around me. That really took its toll on me. Now it's totally turned around. Everybody has their day, their off day and stuff like that, but it's nothing like it used to be. This is the real deal. it's a game changer, especially if you're suffering from anxiety and depression.
Actually, the whole program in general initially was like, oh my gosh, can I do this? But we actually had no problem with it. And I love the ritual of it. Like, I used to sleep in, and now like we're up by 6:30, 7 a.m. We get our dogs walked, we get our morning exercise done. So we're active every day, which is a nice change. And then, of course, we do the cold dips. I'm not into it as much as David, but I do it because we support each other and do it. And even taking supplements. I've never taken supplements in my life. All of it combined, like I'm not getting headaches anymore. I don't have brain fog anymore. I'm happier, and David's happier, which I contribute. Better Life gave me my husband back and our life back.
After our workout, the morning ritual, the workout, or walking the dogs first, and then we'd have our workout. And you just can't wait to get back to the house and sit in that cold tub for, up to 10, 15 minutes. The dopamine high I get off of that, and just how I feel afterwards is, I just feel enlightened, and that, it's almost a euphoric feeling in some aspects. When I step out of there, I just feel great. And I think it's helped a lot with the inflammation on the hips and the rest of my body, as well as the other supplements that we've been taking. It's been totally life-changing, going from having a hard time getting up in the evening from the couch or getting out of bed in the morning. Now I'm up and I feel great. I don't find myself being near as pessimistic or procrastinating over doing a task anymore. Like last week when my wife was away, I totally gutted our bathroom with her being away without her knowing. She came home to bare walls, and I would have never done this a year ago. I was in a very dark place a year ago.
What I'd say to you if you're struggling with any kind of mental health, be it depression, anxiety, ADHD, that you don't want to be here, that you don't think nothing can help you, that no one cares. Like, I just want you to know that I care. Lots of people care, and you are worth so much. You are worthy of a change that will help you to see the potential that I see in you and everyone else sees in you. Like, changing your metabolic health will change your life to feeling better. And you'll come to wanting to be here, and those symptoms will slowly go away, and you'll wonder why I didn't start sooner. And your metabolic health is so important. I think a lot of people on medications don't need to be on them if they're just eating the right things. I'm, seeing David change, and he's been able to go up a few of his medications, and other people I've met in the programs, when I hear their stories of what they've been on and how just changing things, their health has improved so much.
When we signed up for Better Life, I knew this was going to be a game changer, and I decided I wasn't going to do the Wegovy route. I was going to do Better Life, especially after seeing the testimony of our mutual friends. I said, this is the way I want to go. On the program, I've lost almost 30 pounds.
I came into this to lose weight, look better, feel better, but I never realized how much of I like checklists and tasks, so I click off everything. And then I've also realized, oh my gosh, I am competitive, because I'm like racing with everybody to check off my morning ritual of opening ceremonies and my eating window and doing my morning activity. So get it done right away. And so I might be a little weird that way. With this program, like, I love the coaching too. Like, if I have a question I want to ask, I can always call my coach right away. Like, if you don't understand anything, they can help you do that. I love the recipes they send out, because that helps me knowing what healthy stuff I should be putting in there and what will taste good. And I know a lot of people don't like documenting what they eat, but I think one of the things that's helping us lose weight is how many macros we've had, or how many we need, or if we've had too much fat or too much calories. And it keeps us accountable, and I like that. And I think that's helping us no portion size, know what we should eat, know like, oh my gosh, maybe that's a little too much fat, so we won't eat that again. Or, I need, especially women or women my age, we need more protein. So finding that balance has been great. So I'm loving a big steak with, mushrooms and shrimp and all the things. And you can eat those on this program. I don't feel deprived of anything, and I love food. Anyone that knows me I will eat anything, anywhere, anytime. I never thought I would be enjoying it, but I am enjoying it. And I like that someone's always there to ask a question if I need one or help along the way. So, and that's daily. Like, I have a personal coach daily, which is fantastic. So I would highly recommend Better Life. As I said earlier, Better Life has changed our life, and hopefully we'll live many more long and happy years and be able to enjoy not only our kids and grandkids, but great-grandkids, and who knows, maybe even great-great-grandkids.
I'm not only doing this for me, I'm doing this for my family. And if you have people in your life people that really care for you, love you, wife, kids, family, do it. Take that step. You won't regret it.
I just want to add that nothing in life is free. Do not cut costs on your mental health, your physical, your emotional well-being. You are worth it. When you think about the money that you probably spend away, like we used to all the time, buying, $10 for a Starbucks coffee, going out to eat, that adds up. Or even when I think back of all the quick fix things that you've done in your life to lose weight or get healthier, and you're just throwing, a couple hundred here and there. Do something that's really going to work. You're worth it no matter what the cost. This has been worth every penny. It's a game changer.
There's a cost for everything, and we're not talking money here. It's just a sacrifice. But if you have structure in your life and commit yourself to feeling better, it'll pay off. It will, and you're worth it. I didn't think I was worth it.
You're worth it.
And now I realize I am. For the first time in many, many years, I realize that I'm worth it.